What's going on, beautiful jellyfish? It's Tracy. It's been a pretty long time since I filmed a video, so I'm gonna be pretty rusty. But this is gonna just be like a jam-packed updates video. It's not just gonna be like personal stuff, it's also gonna be like talking about Magic updates. I want to talk about Modern, I also want to talk about EDH, which are my formats, and just kind of like what's going on. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, which I'm just gonna say, I'm like always on Twitter. Well, that's a lie. I'm on Twitter a lot, and I really do post like if there's any sort of like updates, and like I always post like the videos are like linked from Twitter to YouTube, so it automatically tweets if I post on YouTube, which is really cool. I guess there's like that notification thing on YouTube, and I don't really know how that works as well, that like does the same thing. So if you ever want to know updates, I'm on Twitter. List in the number below always, but pretty much just kind of been, I really don't remember when this started. I feel like it was like, I can't remember the last time I filmed a video. It was maybe like a month and a half ago or so. And it was kind of just like a lot of stuff. But actually, before we get into this, I'm in a different location, and I just want to let you know, or ask really, what do you think of this new location? Paul built us computers because he's awesome, so my office looks actually really different. So I'm on my new desk, which is super cool, which is on the spot where my old desk was, but I just like flipped y'all, so like you're here and the camera used to be here. So I'm facing up against my window. So let me know if you like this background better. I feel like my bookshelves are great, but they're very crowded. They have a lot of stuff going on, and sometimes the background gets really distracting. I am thinking about flipping y'all so that you're like flipped that way, which you're facing my closet, which there's just like a blank white background. So let me know if you like this background. Obviously, if it's like super bright out or something, I like really can't do filming because like the lighting will get really distorted, but yeah. A little closer, because I feel like it's kind of hard to hear me. I don't know, I could be making that up, but yeah, so I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I'm pretty much just starting from the beginning. So it just started, and there was just like a lot of like emotional buildup that was like going on, and it was just like really tough, like focusing on things. Like work got to be just like really overwhelming, and I ended up taking like some PTO, which I'm not really someone like to take like personal days, unless it's like I have like a doctor appointment or something like that. That's like, you know, like I have to go to my doctor appointments and things like that. But so it was just like not a really rough time, and then after that I was just like going through just some stuff, and I just like wanted some time to like take a step back and just kind of like enjoy myself. I just basically felt like I wasn't feeling sustained enough because I work at a charter school, and like our days are just like very demanding, and the work is like really demanding, and it's a lot. And I'm also doing like drama club this year. I'm like one of the directors on that, which is amazing. And working with like these middle school kids is just like the coolest thing ever. They're like so into drama, and it like is awesome. But it's like 3 days a week, which is a lot, and then it's like an hour each week, which like, you know, then that hour doesn't sound like 3 extra hours a week doesn't really sound like a lot, but like getting home, and then like there's not really just like a lot of time. So I basically just felt very like a time constraint, and it shouldn't feel like sustained enough. But on like the bright side, it still has been crazy. Like that craziness hasn't like gone away. But it's more so been like, I guess I've just been more like accepting. I think like the initial was just like really freaking me out, and I was like, I just don't feel like I have enough time. And I definitely still do feel like that during the week. The week is like really just busy, especially Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I also started training with my friend Chuck, who's super awesome. I should totally feature him on a video because he has like a million EDH techs. But he has his own gym, and so I've been going to his gym like every Thursday. Monday we do like D&D, and then Friday is like my really like chill day, I would say. It's really nice. My kids have like a half day, which is really cool. And then so we have like meetings, and it's just like a little bit more relaxed of a day. And so I always have like my magic night that night, and so it's pretty much just like my magic time throughout the week is that very special time. So, which I guess I'll just like be leading into this first thing, which is just actually I'll save that thought. I'm gonna go back to that, but I've pretty much just still been like really busy, and I do definitely still want to like make time for this. Like the whole time I've been on YouTube, I haven't like taken any breaks, just because I've always been like, why do people do that? Like that just like didn't make any sense to me. But I don't feel bad about it because like it was just definitely like me time, and it was definitely personal time. But looking on the brighter note, I definitely want to get back into it. Good news, I have this computer, which is awesome, and it's very, very expensive and very fancy, which is great. My videos are gonna like export now so much quicker, and editing's just gonna be like way better. for me, it's just gonna like go by way quicker. I have a ton of ideas. It's not like I'm lacking on any of that. Another really important thing is I'm applying for my master's right now, which is so intimidating. Like, oh my goodness. And I was looking at a couple of programs, and I narrowed down to 4, and then I applied to 2. And then one of them, I really liked the program, but it's full-time, and it's a lot. Like, going full-time is it's a lot of work. And not only that, but the tuition was just way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So I'm looking into Southern New Hampshire online creative writing master's program, and I'm looking at that right now. So I'm really excited about that. So I applied. The only thing left they have is they're literally just waiting on like one of my transcripts from one of my colleges, and that is it. So I'm waiting on the results from that school, and then if I do get accepted to that program, it starts in December. I like this program as well because you can go part-time, which I really like. Some schools aren't part-time. The other one I was looking at was only full-time, so I like that this is part-time. And so that's just been like a huge stressor, and just like thinking about that. So yeah, that's like been a lot, but I definitely want that, and that's something I'm really passionate about, and so that has been like really nuts. So it's just been like real nuts basically around here. Definitely in good ways. Like, this is all good things, but just really crazy. So anyways, so I want to go back to the other point that I was making about it was like a segue, and then I don't remember what the segue was, but it was like the time thing. Like, so the way that my days of the week are like organized. So pretty much it's been like I really haven't had like any time to go and play Magic unless it's been like a Friday, and like Saturdays and Sundays, like on Saturdays we do like a lot of stuff like around the house, and Sunday is like a chill day. Like, I just try to really do everything that I can on Saturday, so I really don't have a whole lot to do on Sunday. It's just like very relaxed. So anyways, Modern just like really hasn't been like fitting into that, and so like I basically made like the decision to like, I don't think I'll just like get back into it. Like, it's just, I don't foresee myself doing it. It like caused me a lot of stress. Competing caused me a lot of anxiety, and it was just like, this is like not necessary. And I've been listening to the Head Games podcast, which I love. It's like the best podcast like I've ever heard, and I really like it because I talk about like the psychological stuff and like how to make your brain work better, and it's just really cool. And, like, they talk a lot about like competition and stuff, and it just like one of the hosts was just saying how like it's really not good when you take like a hobby, like something you like, and then you turn it into like work and like a chore or like a job. And I'm like, that is so true. It's like taking something and just turning it into something that like it shouldn't be. And I definitely feel like that. It was definitely turning into this really just overly stressful thing. Not like I was trying to do it for a job, but it was this fun activity that like wasn't fun for me anymore. And so I was like, okay, cool, like I'm not gonna do this. Like, I'm just not made for this. Like, this is just not something that I want to do. So I am selling like basically all of my Modern cards for a couple of reasons, mainly just to like afford tuition. I'm like selling like my Snapcaster Mages and like my Celestial Colonnades, which those are, you know, pretty nice money for both of those. Also, my Colonnades are foil and Japanese, so they're pretty expensive. So I'm selling those so that I can afford my Masters, and yeah, so that's gonna be that. And it's just like not, I don't even know if I'll do like videos on it. Like, I may do like Modern deck techs and like stuff like that, because I do like deck techs, and they're really popular videos and people really like them, so I definitely want to continue to do them. But as for me playing, I just don't foresee myself doing that. I really don't. But on the other news, EDH has just been awesome. I still do really enjoy that. I built a new EDH deck. I built Rune. And funny, I actually don't really know, like one day I was just like, I just want to build this deck, and I looked through all my cards, and then I was like, okay, cool, and then I bought like 3 cards for the deck. Like, I bought Rune and like 2 other cards because I had like 2 slots, so I pretty much just built it with like cards I already had. And since then I've made like a couple of tweaks. I've gotten like a couple of cards for it, but I haven't really like put any like money in the deck. So it's been like so fun. I've only played it like 3 times, and I tweeted about the other day that like out of the 3 times that I've played it, I've won like 2 out of the 3 times, because the deck is like so good and it's so much fun. It's pretty like traditional. Like, the deck doesn't do anything that's like, I would say, unique. Like, I'm not running any like crazy cards that are like you know, I mean, I didn't go off of someone's deck list, but I just was like, okay, these cards would like be good in this deck, and I like, again, pulled them from cards I already had. So it definitely does still need some tweaks, and I like to get things tweaked more before I do a video on them. Same thing with cats. I haven't done a deck tech on that, and I definitely want to at some point. But it has been like slowed down. Like I do actually have a list on my deck of on my desk of like cards that I've hauled, like I've purchased or traded for. And I think this started, like I did mine in July, I want to say. It was either June or July. And I have this list. Oh, and like some of the, wow, some of the pen like faded. But anyways, I have like this list. It's actually like pretty full of like all cards that like I purchased. And, oh yeah, this is from August I have. So this is from August to now when I'm filming this, like October. So those are all the cards that I purchased. So I definitely want to film that. But it will definitely be slowing down. Like I probably won't have that many other cards that I'm like purchasing and stuff because, like I said, Masters is like taking really huge priority, and it's definitely something that I need to prioritize. But yeah, EDH has just been going like really awesome, and that has been like so fun. So is like D&D. I've been like absolutely loving that. Another thing that has been like on my to-do list is been like potentially recording like Arena. Now that I have what is it called? The computer, it'll be definitely easier. My issue is that I need to get a mic, but now that I'm like really, this whole master's program thing is really expensive, I'm like, I don't really want to like buy a mic at this moment. So I don't really know about that, but I do definitely want to like stream Arena and like post videos on Arena, but I just don't, and like especially too since I haven't played it at all, like it'd be, I don't know, I feel like everyone's playing it at this point, so I don't know if it'd be helpful to see like it from the beginning at this point, but I have thought about like potentially doing Arena videos. I don't know if anyone's interested in that, but trying to think if there's anything else that I want to say. I don't think so, but I've definitely missed y'all, and I really want to get back into doing stuff. I'm posting this, and I have a video actually that I filmed literally like months ago on a box. What was the most recent set that just came out? Guilds of Ravnica, there we go. Guilds of Ravnica box that Paul and I opened together, and so I need to do that video. I need to like film that and like all that kind of stuff, but I filmed it, sorry, I need to like edit it and then like post it, but I don't know when that will be, so I'm just gonna like take it easy. I've also, oh, like one other thing too that I've done for like sustainability is like only posting one video a week, which I went from like 3 to like 2 and now to 1, and just for like, again, sustainability reasons, just like making things like so much easier. So I'm definitely going to aim for that, but I'll probably, whenever I post this, I'll probably post that unboxing too, like at the same time, just so y'all have like 2 videos to keep up with. I'm just gonna see how like this coming up weekend goes. We have a wedding to go to, which is really exciting. Our friends are getting married, so I don't know about filming and like when I'll do that, because again, like the weekends are pretty, like I try to do a lot of stuff on Saturday, and I'm really like jam-packed on Saturdays with like doing a lot of things. So it's just kind of like, we'll see, but definitely not like, oh, I'm never like gonna film videos again. Like, no, definitely not. Like, it was just like a little break that I think I like really needed, and I didn't want to like force myself to like get back onto camera unless I was like ready to like do it. But yeah, that is it. Let me know what's new in y'all's life, if anything really exciting is happening to you. Please send me some love for my master's program, because this is like a lot and really overwhelming, and I'm like, it's just like a lot, and I've never done anything like online before, so if anyone has like any advice, that would be like the most helpful thing ever. We have, you know, a camp at like University of Texas. There's like so many main Texas universities here that like I don't even know. Or is it Texas A&M? One of the universities that's like UT. There we go. Words. I couldn't think of it. UT. University of Texas is like literally right here in Texas, but like I do not want to commute. I just don't want to do it, and it's also really expensive. And so I was like, okay, I'll definitely do this online, but I'm just like, it was funny when like I said that, everyone was like, are you moving? And I was like, no, I just moved. Like, I just moved in February to Texas, and I love it. I'm definitely not moving anywhere, but it's a lot, and I don't know what online classes are like at all. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm like pretty nervous. I know a lot of people say it's like discussion posts, and like this program, you like listen to like the lectures. If you can't attend it during that time period, like it's like recorded and stuff, because I said I was like, this is not something like just with this, like with my trainer and like with drama club and stuff. I was like, I don't know like if I'm gonna have the chance like on a Tuesday night at 5 o'clock, like I'm gonna be driving home, so it's like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show up to like go to class at the specific time, but they said the lectures are recorded, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So yeah, definitely. But oh, and like another thing too, and I feel like I don't say this enough, but if you have any video ideas, and I feel like a lot of times when people say this, they think it means like, oh, I've run out of ideas. Like, I definitely haven't. I have a notebook full of ideas, but at the same time, I like doing videos that y'all want to do. So if there's anything that you're like, I'd really love to see like this type of video related to EDH, I would definitely love, or yeah, like, or just like general like things about like being a better Magic player or something like that. I would just be like really interested to hear those, and I like jot them down. If there's like ideas that people have that I like, I do write them down. So and I have done video requests before that people have liked. So that is it for this really long rambly real talk. Please let me know what's going on in your life, and if you have any sort of masters online tips, tricks, please let me know, because I'm a very organized person, so I'm not like worried about that. I'm just like, I have no idea what this environment looks like, and I'm a little nervous. So that is it for this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.